Free hit. This is pretty much the equivalent to football's free kick and is given for anything from a stick tackle to an obstruction. Speaking of obstruction, that has its own signal, which looks like this.
Third party in there, guys. Other common signals you might see are the 15-metre hit, 16.
It's a bit like football's goal kick, but a defender can take it and it's always in line with where the ball went out of play across the baseline. And yes, you've guessed it, it's 15 metres from the goal line.
You'll also likely come across the following.
Penalty stroke. A bit like a penalty in football, but don't kick it in the goal, you wally. Goal scored, which is pretty obvious, but not to be confused with a penalty corner.
An attacker, also known as the injector, places the ball here. And boom, you're ready to roll.
The attacking team can have as many players as they want, but realistically probably won't push their whole team forward in case the defensive team launches a counter-attack, and these players line up at the head of the D. The injector sends the ball in. It needs to travel outside the circle before anyone can score a goal. Typically, one player will stop the ball, allowing a teammate to then flick, hit or slip the ball. There are so many combinations here and teams will develop ever-increasingly complex set pieces. It's a bit like American football, with the offense trying to outthink the defense and create a goal-scoring opportunity. It's basically attack versus defense. The main thing to remember here is that a hit can cross the goal line no higher than the backboard, but a flick or a scoop can be any height. After the first shot is completed, normal rules apply. It all ends if a goal is scored and the attack win, or no goal is scored and the defense wins.
Sometimes in hockey, players can do things that are just a little bit naughty. So umpires have a range of cards to penalise players for this.
A green card is used as an official warning to players who've broken the rules with minor offences. It's the most mild type of card a player can receive and at international level results in 2 minutes in the sin bin. You can get a green card for anything from a bad challenge or tackle to ill discipline such as deliberately not retreating 5 metres.
5 metres, guys.
Or being rude to an umpire. Yellow cards are a step up from the green card.
That's for that last challenge. Okay, yellow.
And results in a suspension of at least 5 minutes. If the offence is serious, then additional time may be given to the player by the umpire. Unlike football, 2 yellows don't equal a red, but the time served off the pitch might increase for a second yellow. Red cards are reserved for the most serious offences, resulting in a permanent sending off and possible suspension for future matches. A red card is shown for things such as overly physical play and the most serious forms of ill discipline. As with most sports, everyone has a different opinion on what deserves a red. This is not Jerry Springer.
Is that a sending off? Yeah, I reckon it is.